Have you ever wanted to go in an unusual school without teachers, topics, subjects or boring information? What about a school that travels the world or where you can do anything you want? Welcome to INTELSPHERA. I'm Natalie and today I will tell you about 5 most unusual schools and maybe the best ones. Let's go! The first school is Think Global School and it's basically located in the USA, but there are neither school buildings nor classrooms. Can you imagine it? The whole world is its classroom. This is an independent high school that travels the world. Students of this school study in 12 countries over the course of 3 years. Each year, students visit 4 countries. They live there, go to local schools and study local culture. Education here is a kind of challenge that puts students in charge of their own learning. The curriculum is a perfect combination of real-world exploration, skill mastery and project-based learning. Actually, there are no formal classes at Think Global School. Students take part in one multidisciplinary teacher-led module each term that draws heavily from social, environmental, historical and cultural themes and creates several personal projects of their own. For the teacher-led module, students are either partnered up or work in groups to replicate what employees experience in the workforce. To maximize its students' time in a country, Think Global School has 3 components: in-country service learning, culture experiences, and learning the local language. Each semester includes 1 week for online studying, 8 weeks for living in a country, and 5 weeks of vacation. If you want to get a certificate, you should study here for at least 2 years. Such an amazing school, isn't it? Would you like to go to school where you could do anything you want? I mean it! Draw on walls or furniture, play with fire, or break and crush everything. This is about Bright Work School in the USA. The educators created their unique teaching method by mixing principles of early childhood education and hands-on project-based learning. Its learning environment is a broad spectrum and designed to encourage creative capacity, tenacity, and citizenship. The kids there develop the ability to find wonder and delight in the exploration of any topic, to practice working together, to turn ideas into reality, and to learn how to communicate what they have done and why. Whole education is in the context of a diverse community of collaborators, family, volunteers, and supporters. Students explore ideas and pursue their interests through a structure called an arc. Each arc takes as its premise a central theme to be explored from multiple perspectives. Students interact with the theme in 3 different phases: exploration, expression, and exposition. To go through these phases, students get new information and experience with teachers' help, collaborate and inspire each other's creativity to make their own projects or presentations, and in the end integrate their new knowledge into their understanding of the world. Let's move to the next school, and it is located in Sweden. They say that it is one of the most technological and digital schools in the world. The Vitra school has an extraordinary building plan. There are no traditional and usual classrooms with desks, chairs and a whiteboard. And it has unusual teaching methods as well. So, Vitra architecture and design are based on its teaching strategy because the environment is one of the tools that help students study and discover the world. Students are divided into small groups according to their level. The one thing that each student needs for the studying process is a laptop. Classes can be anywhere, on benches or on the big cozy couch or even on the floor. There are 5 zones: the watering hole, the show-off, the cave, the campfire and the laboratory. They are used for different types of lessons. For example, discussions, presentations, workshops, teamwork, and so on. Teachers create different types of learning and teaching situations for each student. The most important thing for Vitra teachers is creating everyday opportunities for personal growth for each student. In the USA in 1995, 2 radical educators and thinkers came together. They wanted to redesign education in a way that put students directly at the center of their own learning. Just one small state was getting ready to take a risk with its own education system. It was Rhode Island. In this way, the first Big Picture Learning School was born. Today, there are more than 60 Big Picture Learning Schools in different countries. You know, around 98% of its students have got scholarships and enrolled at colleges and universities. That's a fantastic achievement. How does it do this? With no classes, grades or tests, the Big Picture Learning curriculum is based on competency. Its environments are designed to see each learner as an individual. No two learning pathways are alike. Learners study with the support of their mentors, parents and peers. Big Picture School creates learning plans individually for each student. What this all comes to is that Big Picture is a place where kids learn how to learn, not where they're just instructed in topics, subjects or information. In practice, Big Picture learners spend their time in advisories and internships. An advisory is a cohort of 15 learners and one adult advisor. They stay together for 4 years, building bonds and relationships that last a lifetime. A second key component is the learning through interests and internships. Students step up and identify their area of interest and then find an opportunity to work with an expert in their community. In Denmark, the Ørestad Gymnasium is a public school and famous for its innovative architecture and open studying environments. That is one more digital school, and its students focus on media, communications and culture. If you take a tour around this school, you won't find traditional classrooms, only special study zones on each floor. They are rotated to create superstructure to form the flexible overall frame of the building. With that organizational flexibility, students can be creative and think big, and interact freely with each other to create and then make real their own projects as well. Ørestad teachers help students to find their own educational path. It's really important for teachers that students not only get knowledge, but also make researchers together and know how to use that knowledge in their life. Well, now you can see that we can study in different amazing ways. And which one would you like to attend? Let us know by leaving comments. Thumb up if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you soon.